Coming up next, I tried to pronounce his name, and he said, please just call me Mitz. I came from Japan. Take it away.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mitz from Rakuten. I'm interested in creating a web service that can survive for 10 years without slowing down development speed. Now I'm on the way to find it. So today, I'm going to share my experience and my vision of an revolutionary approach with DDD and CQRS on Spring Cloud. In the past, I've seen several web services that are so-called legacy web services. I found that many of them started with well-designed layered architectures. But as time went by, they lost their original idea and became complicated. A few years ago, I was assigned to launch a new service. Then I wondered what I should do to avoid falling into the same trap. Should I think about how to create a perfect system from the beginning? No, only a system that can adapt to change can survive. That's why I think it's good to adopt an evolutionary approach. But based on this idea, we need to control the risks of bugs caused by changes. How can we control them? This architecture seems good, but should I start from here? No, we don't need it at the beginning. That's why I think it's good to adopt an evolutionary approach. There are mainly two phases, the boot phase and the cloud phase. Let's start from the boot phase with 5 to 17 members. First, we make a simple CRUD application with Spring Boot, message queue, and the database to launch our service as soon as possible. Then, as we better to understand the business, the domain model will start to appear gradually. After refactoring the model and the code again and again, we will be able to make simple and condensed aggregates. Each aggregate is loosely coupled with domain events. On the way to create aggregates, you will discover that you are free from the database because data-related logic will be separated into repositories. Actually, my team is now in this stage. And we feel that UI-related logic should be separated too. For that purpose, we can utilize CQRS. With CQRS, we can separate query logic from our domain model. Users can search data from the query model and update data with the domain model. So, thanks to DDD and CQRS, we can create loosely coupled web application. This is the boot phase. Until our service needs further expansion, I think it's okay to stay here and keep refactoring it. So when do we need to move to microservices? If we can't feed a team with 2 pizzas, it's time to move to cloud phase. Before creating the actual microservices, we should prepare the environment for it. So let's surround our application with Spring Cloud. Spring Cloud provides many features which are common when building microservices. Examples include config server and discovery server, and so on. When the team gets used to the environment, it's time to separate one aggregate as a microservice. It's still okay to keep using the same message queue and the database. After we find it all works well, we will separate also the message queue and the database for the new microservice. Then the team will split into 2 and loosely coupled to maintain good development speed, and even though the service became bigger. Finally, the system will be something like this. I think with this architecture, the system will be able to survive for 10 years while adapting changes and speeding up the development. In summary, to maximize the business value, an evolutionary approach is very useful. To maximize the, the most important thing is to draw paths in which our system can grow step by step. I believe Spring Boot and Spring Cloud will give us the flexibility of these choices. That's why I'm here. I'd like to learn a lot about Spring Boot and Spring Cloud. So let's enjoy this great conference together. Thank you very much.